Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going over some products from one of the best brands, high-end drugstore, one of the best brands to ever exist, period, e.l.f. Everything on my face you see today was e.l.f. products. Some are new releases, some are new to me, some are my holy grail products, and I couldn't be happier with how my makeup turned out. So super excited to share this with you guys today. Stick around, see what I tried out, see what I got on my face, hear my thoughts on these products, the whole shebang. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media. Help me get to my 100 subscriber goal by the end of August. I know we can do it. Is that everything? Keep on watching and you will see my thoughts on these e.l.f. products. Alright, now that I've got my hair pulled out of my face, we're going to go in with the Dew Primer. It's the watermelon one. I think it came out last summer. Oh, the Jelly Pop. It's called the Jelly Pop. It looks like this. I hope it smells like watermelon. Oh. Oh, she's thick. Oh, she's really thick. Okay. Does in fact smell like watermelon. Right on first use, this reminds me of the Milk Makeup primer, the green one, the Grip primer. I have that in my collection. It's not my favorite, but it does keep your makeup on all day. This right off the bat feels like that. If you don't like fragrance in your products, you wouldn't like this. I keep putting very little bits on so I don't overdo it and just keep adding, but smells fantastic in my opinion, and it's so sticky that my foundation is going to stick right to this. Let's move on. I do have some foundation here. It's the Flawless Finish foundation. These are some of the best foundations I've ever used, drugstore or not. The last time I checked, they didn't have the best shade range, so I use shade Snow and Natural. They are just luxurious feeling for $6. They got a nice frosted glass bottle, and we're just gonna apply this on my face. If you're looking for a fantastic, affordable foundation from the drugstore, this is by far one of the best ones you're gonna find. Like, it's so good. Gonna have to do, I'm filming this one at night, so I'm using not natural lighting, y'all, please bear with me. The camera lighting moving setup situation all literally has just changed, and I can't get it back to the way I like it, so bear with me. We're making changes as time goes, trying out some cameras. It's hard too because I can't go in store. I feel bad going in store to browse at cameras and stuff like that. We're getting there. We're getting there. The camera makes me look a little blue. Sorry, you know, like I just said, we're working on it. And that is my foundation. The foundation alone covers so much. I don't think it's super full coverage, but it definitely covers more than I guess I had expectations for my first use for this. Like this pimple right here, so red, and it dulled it down so much. So let's move on. So now I have the hydrating concealer from e.l.f. I have the original, and it reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape, and it's not my favorite. I find it very drying on my skin. So I'm hoping that the hydrating version does not. I want to start off by saying that I am very hard to please with concealer because my under eyes are so dark no matter what I do. So dark. Okay. I feel even in my mirror. It's going to come off a little blue on the camera because of the not good ring light that I have. So take my word for it. It has really, really done a number on my under eyes. Like, I'm really impressed. I'm going to try just a little bit more, especially on the pimple, but just ever so slightly in there and down there. This is awesome. I'm gonna have to wear it for a long amount of time, and tonight's not gonna be that because it's literally 9:57 and I'm gonna be going to bed in a few hours. But I will try this again because I'm so impressed by the coverage of this. It's like I don't even have under eyes. Next, I'm gonna use the Halo Glow setting powder. This is new for me. I've used one e.l.f. loose setting powder my whole life. And it gave me the world's worst flashback. So I'm skeptical. This is in the shade Light, by the way. I'm going to pour some in the cap and set my under eyes with a damp sponge. I am loving how this is sitting on my under eyes. There's a little bit of creasing. That's my normal eyes. So it's not anything out of the ordinary. I'm just going to tap some in there and slightly set the rest of my face with it. So far, I'm really liking this. My whole face looks really, really good. Super impressed with this as well. I think it's a combination of the awesome foundation and everything else. Sorry if the light keeps changing. I'm trying different settings so I don't look so blue. Like I said, it's a struggle. All right, next is a bronzer. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Perpetually Tan. This is also not new to me. I've had this in my collection. I love this. These bronzers are fantastic for just a nice wash of bronziness. I've only used this shade, and it's actually a really good one for me. This little curl is adorable, but in the way. Just to give my skin some warmth. I don't really contour with this bronzer. It literally just a warm tone bronzer to give me some life back to my skin. This is awesome. It's long wearing, literally lasts all day. In amazing bronzer. Perpetually Tan, nice and warm. Go out and buy that. Next, I think, is where I made my first mistake. I got a new little, I have this little duo. They came out with new little like bronzer or highlighter and blush duos in the shade Spiced Apple. Looked beautiful. I think that this highlighter is going to be way too dark for me, but let's see. Very golden. And yeah, you're going to be able to see a stripe of that on my face. So messed up with that. Definitely made a mistake there. Could be a beautiful eyeshadow, one kind of color and done. But I did get another highlighter in their new collection. So not to worry. We're just going to go in with my brush. The brush is way bigger. But let's get some warmth and some redness to these cheeks. Pretty. It takes just a second to build up. I actually think it's really pretty. I think it takes a second to warm up. I will also say it's real small. I mean, they're tiny pans. So just keep that in mind. Big blush brushes aren't going to fit in there. First use, very pretty. Can't use the highlighter. But I did get the Retro Paradise highlighter, multi-dimensional face and body shimmer. And looking at this, oh, it comes with nice, like, that could be artsy. This is all glitter, it looks like all glitter. I could see it in the pan in person. You probably can't, but my God, this is just, I mean, it looks beautiful, but let's just get it on my face. I'm having a really good complexion look, so it's about time something comes on here and ruins it. And it's literally just pieces of glitter. I mean, in this light and kind of like a reflection, it's really, really pretty. But if you look at the skin, which you're not gonna be able to see on this crappy camera, if you look at the skin, it's literally pieces of glitter, which sometimes I don't mind, but 9 times out of 10 I do. It smells like candy. Like, it smells like something so specific. I can't put my finger on it. I mean, I can't deny that it looks pretty. Like, my face is highlighted for sure, but it's glitter. It's chunks of glitter, and if you're into that look, then you will love this. It says it's a face and body shimmer. I think this would definitely be better on the body. So that's my opinion on that. It's not my favorite. Would I wear it again? Special occasions, yes, but every day, no, this isn't going to be my everyday highlighter. Next, I have their new Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16-hour wear. Comes in this pretty green bottle. Ooh, it has a shaker. Directions for best result: use with putty primer followed by definitely ultra fine. Wow, I like that. I mean, I'm not gonna be wearing this for 16 hours, but look, my little curlies are wet now. First impressions on the setting sprays, I really like it. I mean, that was super cool. Refreshing too, like my face feels like it's got a breath of fresh air. Next, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Eyebrow Pencil. I don't do anything special with my brows. This is in the shade, it's not on here. Oh, taupe. I literally keep them so natural. I just kind of fill them in ever so slightly, but this is one of my holy grail eyebrow pencils, if not my holy grail. I think it's so similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz that it's like there's no reason for me to get the Brow Wiz anymore. That's literally all I do. It takes like 3 seconds to do my brows. Next, I got this e.l.f. glitter primer in sheer. I don't believe I'm going to be using this today because I don't know if there's going to be shimmers in this eyeshadow palette that I got, or glitters, but I needed a new glitter primer and I was placing an order and I love this one a lot, so went ahead and picked this up. Alright, and the saddest thing that happened to me is this. This is a completely broken, I mean, as you can see in there, it came just like this. I'm not taking this out, but I got the little like bite-sized eyeshadow in pumpkin pie and I was so excited for it, and seeing this bronzy color in this bag makes me even more excited, but it came completely destroyed. So, but that's fine because we got this e.l.f. Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette and she is beautiful. I am obsessed with this green purple combo right here. I don't know how, but I want to try to get those both on my eye today. I'm like literally obsessed with how they look. And this disco color, let me just swatch some. Ooh, look at that. And let's get the disco color. Oh, super pretty. Super pretty. That pink, but I want to do something with the purple. Maybe the green. I'm gonna, maybe, I don't know. But I'm gonna get these on my eyes. I'm gonna speed up through this, interject a little bit every now and then. But I'm gonna set my eye with this canvas shade. I primed it with the concealer. I'm just gonna go in there and set this down. I'm also convinced that my room is just going to be in a permanent state of disarray until my boyfriend moves in. Like, it looks so empty behind me, but there's like his desk over. It'll just all be moved around at a later time. So just bear with me. The background is ugly. Like, I'm going through it, okay? The transition period is real. Now just ever so lightly so everything blends really well, I'm going to go in with Fuego. It's like this nice kind of peachy color. I'm going to be playing with the purple, so I figured this is the best companion. I'm just going to get in there and get a nice light transition. All right, I just so ever so slightly put that peach shade down. The stars of the show are going to be these purples. So I'm going to go in with Tropicana, this lilac shade, and I'm going to blow that out. That's going to be the main color. So, I mean, you can't deny that it's not there, right? Like, it's there. But, I mean, it's not the wow factor I wanted. It's super pretty, and I'm not in any way unhappy with it. Like, purple is my favorite eyeshadow color to wear. So I can definitely see myself using this in such a everyday wearable makeup look, because purple sometimes is hard to incorporate into everyday. This is a great purple to do so. Throw this on the lid, a teeny bit of shimmer, and you're good to go. I was just hoping for something a little more bam. I'm going to speed through this. I'm going to build this up and get it on the other eye, and we will move on. But first impressions, not a disappointment, but definitely had a higher expectation for the pigment. Fair. I think that's fair. Okay, I don't think it's gonna get built up any more than this. Like I said, disappointing is a strong word because I love this color in general. It's disappointing for what I had in mind for a look when I saw it in the pan. So that being said, let's move on. I'm not going to cut the crease or anything. I'm actually just going to jump right into Disco. Right on my finger, trusty finger. And pat that all over the lid. I mean, beautiful, super pretty. Purple, my favorite. I'm just going to lightly blend out the edges, and that's all I really want to do. Maybe a pop of that green in the inner corner. Maybe, if I'm ever so bold. Let me try with a brush. Maybe it's, you know, meant to be with a brush. That would be totally new for me. But let's even give it a little spritz. Oh, wow. A little more intense. Well, I'm glad I tried that out. It went on so much more intense with a wet brush. I'm going to finish up the other eye and I will be right back. So the purple is beautiful. A little bit difficult to work with. This color is beautiful. Perfect for an all over lid look out the door. Not very intense. This one, same thing. Not very intense. It actually went on better with a wet brush for me than it did my finger, which is typically not the case for me. Let's do the blue. Bring it up on my eyelid a little bit. Okay, I actually kind of like it. We're going to do another color on the brow bone. We're going to take that kind of white shade and just get it up there just for a little bit of a brow bone highlight. Not too much. It's a lot. It's like actually so similar to the highlighter where it's just kind of chunky glitter. So be wary of that. All right, and on the lower lash line, I'm just going to take that purple, and that's the eye look. This, I've only used the purples, the blue. What I have used, I actually really like. I think the eye look came out really, really pretty. So I think from what I did use, the Retro Paradise is pretty good from what I was able to gander. Next, let's move on to eyeliner. This is the No Budge retractable eyeliner in black. Bam, sharpened. I have to get close to my mirror for this, so if you see it, sorry. So it's not the blackest. My eyeball. It's also not the creamiest. There's a little bit of a tug, if you know what I mean, with it. But let me align this other eye. I mean, it's a standard, a black eyeliner, nothing special. I'm moving on. Next, we have the volumizing mascara from e.l.f. I think I have this mineral. Oh no, okay. So this is a mineral infused mascara. Open this bad boy. This is like $1, I think. e.l.f. is so super affordable, and I don't know how they do it because their products, while some are not good, the overwhelming majority for me are bangers. This is it. It has just kind of a normal wand. Volumizing. Huh. So there's no denying that it's on my eye, but volumizing, I don't know if volumizing is an adjective I would use to describe it. I might use the word barely there. So I would absolutely pass on the mascara. I'm actually going to go in with their mineral infused one. Help this out a little bit because this one is a good one. The mineral infused one is the way to go if you're getting a mascara from e.l.f. I personally, the mineral infused one is the only e.l.f. mascara I have ever liked. I have not liked many other e.l.f. mascaras. Any other ones, to be honest. Let's talk about a couple of, lips. Duh. Okay, we have their classic moisturizing lipstick in there, like bullet. We all know the bottom comes out. It gives a little lip balm, but this is in the shade Pink Mink. And it's pink. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a satiny finish. Super pretty. Love these lipsticks, honestly. I have a few of them. They're amazing. Color combo with the eye. Not my best choice. Okay, everyone. Now it's time for my final thoughts. There are some things here that I love. The foundation was not new. Had it in my collection. Literally wear it 90% of the time. What impressed me the most was the concealer. My under eyes are so bad. These make, like, this concealer, I hate the original formula, like hate. I only use it for like cut creasing. This, I want to keep trying to see how it wears long term, but that so far is literally amazing. I love that. Would pass on this for a face highlight. It is beautiful, but it is just glitter, big chunky glitter particles. Something else that I really like was the setting powder. This setting powder made my skin like literally flawless. It is the softest looking face powder I've used in a very long time. Despite some kind of difficulties I used with this, I actually give this a very strong pass. I think that I went in with the hardest shades to work with. So if they made this beautiful eye look and I still think they performed well, if they were able to do that, I think that the normal that's been in there the whole time. Ignore that. But I think that the everyday colors in here would be so easy to work with. So I give this a pretty high passing grade. Plus this summer collection has this beautiful like orangey pink packaging, which I love. Mascara would not skip the mineral infused mascara. I think that's one's pretty good, especially for every day. The primer I think smelled fantastic, but I definitely think that you could take this or leave this. If you're in the market for like a grippy kind of moisturizing primer, then this is going to be the one for you. It's super cheap. I think it's $8 and I like it well enough. It's my first time using it, but my skin looks flawless. So if that is any kind of compensation or any kind of proof, that is pretty good, you know. And I really liked the setting mist. So all in all, these new e.l.f. products that I've used, I I really, really like. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, leave me a comment. We are almost at 100 subs, so if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I'm trying to make a little community here on YouTube, and I'm so close to my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of August. Hopefully we can get there. I'm very optimistic. It is August 3rd when I'm filming this, so we still have a whole month. So let's keep the momentum going. Share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to have you guys back here on the channel. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.